Alright boys, what is going on? Welcome back to another video, and today we have Team of the Season most consistent predictions, man. It's a little bit late today, so I can't be super loud. I spent, not most of my day, but I spent a good time doing these graphics, and I will try and get the top 5 leagues to you guys sometime this week if you guys do want to see some top 5 league Team of the Season predictions. If this video gets 3 likes, can we get that? I don't know. If this gets 3 likes, I'll try and put it out sometime this week, man. It does take a little while, but I'm actually really enjoying how these are coming out, so I'm really excited. Of course, if you guys do need any Ultimate Team coins to prepare for Team of the Season, you guys can check out use of my link in the description down below. First time buyers or purchasers can go over there and enjoy 8% off. Link always down below in the description. Also, if you guys want to know these Team of the Season cards or see them before I put them on YouTube, I'm probably going to put them on all my Instagram just because it's a little bit quicker to do it that way. So if you guys want to go check that out, you guys can check that out, link in the description down below as well if you want to. But we have this screen. This is unedited, this is uncut. I'm just going to be coming on here and talking for a couple minutes. I'm not going to be making it too long, even though it's already a minute long and I haven't even started. But yeah, here we go. This is the community team of the season. This is going to be like the best possible community team of the season we can get, and this is starting 11 now. One thing, actually, if you guys want to actually go see the squad, just skip ahead. Let me tell you guys this. If you guys don't know what community team of the season is, people say before it was the most consistent. Now it's called community. They choose 100 players. You get to choose or vote for 23. Those 23 get boosted cards, get team of the season cards, and they get released into the game next to the EFL. So we do vote for them on foot head, on foot width, and all that stuff. So that's how this community team of the season works. Not necessarily based off real life performances, but that's kind of what I went for, even though that's not what it's based off of, because it could still be based off of that. So we're going to start off in goal, and we're just going to get straight into this. We have the goalkeeper. It's going to be Melier. I still don't know how you say this name. Leeds fans, Premier League fans, let me know how you say it. But this kid, man, he's been incredible. He deserves to get a silver stars in my opinion. He has been great. I think he has the most clean sheets for like a U21 goalkeeper in like Premier League history, and he has just been so good in my opinion, man. Like I cannot see him not get in here, or team of the season in general. I really need to sneeze. Give me 1 second. Alright, now that I am back from my sneezing fit, we are back. So he should get in there. The next player that we do have at right back, which isn't really a right back. These are just defenders that deserve to get in here, in my opinion. We have team of the season Skriniar, who would be 93 rated. I saw this guy in a lot of predictions, even though there's not that many out there right now, which made this a little bit more difficult, but I kind of looked into it. He's been great for Inter. He's been one of the more solid defenders. I see people saying Brozovic should get one, but I needed to go for a defender from another league, so I went for Skriniar. I was going to go for someone like Danilo, but I didn't want to go for another Juventus player, so he went for Skriniar, and he looks like he could be a pretty solid card. Still, I think the pace would be a little bit behind the power curve by that point, so he would be pretty cheap in my opinion. The next player we do have is going to be Kansa. Now, I don't know his first name. I think it's like, there's a Z in there. It's like EZ something, I don't know, but this kid has a lot of good stats and like records and stats, like all that stuff going for him. I think he hasn't been dribble past, like, I don't know. Basically, he's a very good defender for Aston Villa. I know there's a lot of Aston Villa fans right here on this channel, so if you guys want to let me know how he plays and what's so good about him in the comment section down below, please let me know. I think he deserves to get one. I don't think he would be able to fit in the team of the season for the Premier League, so putting him in this most consistent or community team of the season would just make the most sense in my opinion. All right, I just had like a 5-minute break. I just came back from 10 more sneezes. I don't know what it is with me, man. I think I don't know, it's allergy season. All right, that's my excuse. Okay, the next defender that we have and that we are going to go for is going to be Jules Kunde, one of our headliner players in my opinion for this team of the season, and one of like the cards that leaves us wondering what if this whole year, right? Like, what if Sevilla actually made it through and he got upgraded a couple more times, man? It's just very unfortunate that they didn't beat Dortmund. He could have been like an 87 rated card that we all got for free from playing the game, and this card, he would get a team of the season, man. He's been great. He scored today against Celta Vigo, He's been a great defender, one of the hottest prospects, in my opinion, in Europe. Like, a lot of big clubs are after him. Real Madrid are looking at him, and he's linked to a lot of big clubs. So I think he definitely does deserve to be in here. The next player we do have is going to be Grimaldo. Now, I'm not too sure. A lot of Benfica fans say he's not great, but he does put up some good numbers from left back, man. A lot of goals, a lot of assists for a left back for him. So I definitely do think he deserves to be in this team of the season. I think he does get team of the seasons like almost every single year that he plays for Benfica, because he just puts numbers up. So in my opinion, he deserves to get in here, because why not? Might as well put him in there, give him a high rated card. The next player we do have is going to be the big boy Mason Mount. Man, I know that this card would just be so much fun to play with. I love this Future Stars. I believe it was last year, maybe 2 years ago, whenever it was. And just, man, I think he definitely does deserve it, man. One of the hottest prospects right now in the Premier League for England in general. One of the younger guys, of course. And I definitely do think he deserves to be in here, because this card would probably be the highlight, of this team of the season. So I think that would be cool to have. The next player we do have is, for me, my highlight from this team of the season, and this is unbiased, I wholeheartedly think he deserves to be in here, because he's been one of the best midfielders in the league. Go look up his stats, not his goals and assists, his tackles, his interceptions, everything, all that stuff. He deserves to be in here. We have team of the season Ronaldo Tapia. Now, he would only be like 87, 88 because he's at silver. This could even be like an objective, not an SBC, like an objective. I wouldn't surprise me. And I want a Peruvian special card, please. Yeah, I've been begging for so long. I've been waiting for so long. And you just don't give us special cards, man. Just give me this one. Let me enjoy it. And I would play with this card for the rest of the year, man, because he would actually be a beast, man. He's super tall. He has good work rates and doesn't get strong links to many great people, but it doesn't really matter. I just want to use him because why not? It would be fun to use. The next player we do have is going to be one from my Barca fans, man. Shout out to you guys. We have Pedro. In my opinion, probably one of the best players for Barcelona from El Clasico, probably if not the best. For sure, the first half he was incredible. Very, very, very underrated player. Not many people are talking about him. I think I saw him linked to Liverpool because his contract does expire very, very soon for Barcelona, and he hasn't renewed yet. So this card would be fun. It would be cool. I could see this being an objective as well. It would be kind of cool in a fun card to use, more of a sentimental value type card. Not like sentimental as in like throwback, but like you kind of have a connection with him, so you might as well use him because you like seeing him play in real life, you know. I just don't think it's an amazing card that is definitely way, way, way behind the power curve at this moment in time. The next player we do have is going to be, oh, and let me say this, if I think Pedro is going to get in here, or if he's going to get a team of the season, it has to be during this team, because he's not going to get into the La Liga team of the season, in my opinion. The next player we do have is going to be Federico Chiesa, who's a very underrated player right now in Europe, in my opinion. He has been great for Juventus. I think these stats that I gave him are just a little bit too low. I think he could still be a little bit just boosted a little more. And I hope he is, man. He's been great for Juventus this season. Apart from CR7, the shining light for Juventus. That team is full of bums, especially in the midfield, apart from Weston McKennie, in my opinion. But Chiesa has been a shining light, man. He has been performing. Doesn't put up crazy numbers like CR7 does, but for a young guy like him who's still coming up, who's still kind of winning his place in the team, he has been very, 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 very good. And I would like to see him get a cool team of the season card. The next player we do have is going to be in this. Actually, let's go for the left winger. We're going to go for the left winger. It's going to be team of the season Burquise. Now, he got a... Oh, I didn't... Oh, I'm an idiot. So I give him the... As you see, I gave him the rating boost, but I didn't change his stats. So his stats are from his gold card. So he should have very, very good stats, in my opinion, since it's an Eredivisie card. Just boost him a ton because he's from an off league. If people want to use him, they'll have to fit in like worse players. So might as well just give him boosted stats, because why not? I would say this card is probably, if we're talking about most consistent, we're talking about community team of the season where they haven't gotten more than one inform or one special performance-based inform. Burquise deserves to be in here, man. He has like 30 goal contributions in like 30 games or something for Feyenoord in Eredivisie. So you have to put him in to this team of the season if you're going to pick anyone. And then last but not least, we have Dominic CalvertLewin, who I made 90 rated. He could definitely be higher rated. He could definitely get into the Premier League team of the season and be higher rated than this. But I made him a 90 because his last special card was the player of the month, and he doesn't really have anything like that. And he's like in the top scorers of the league, so why would you not put him in there? I think it'd be a fun card to use. A lot of pace, physical shooting. Doesn't really have the dribbling, doesn't really fit the meta, but it's a fun card for Everton fans and all that stuff to use. And that is my community team of the season that I have created. Of course, all the graphics were made by me, so shout out to me. I think this team looks incredible. I think a lot of players do look cool. And one thing I do want to say, man, before I do end this, the reason why the boosts aren't insane, they're not huge like normal team of the season boosts, are just because, like for example, Leno last year was I think in the 85, and his team of the season most consistent, or community team of the season, whatever, bro, whatever it's called, it was a +3 to an 88. So I don't know what boost they're going to give him. I don't know if they're going to give him +5, +6 boost, how they usually do for team of the seasons. I don't know if it depends on the rating. I just don't know what EA are going to do. So it kind of just depends. I didn't want to go too overboard, and they didn't want to go too under, so it's not really hype. So I think a lot of these cards could be great, and we hopefully will get something good to start off team of the season. In my opinion, the EFL is going to be very, very underrated, and a lot of people are going to use players from there to link with Rooney and all these new objectives that we have gotten this year. But that is going to be it for today's video, guys. I hope you did enjoy. Drop a like, comment, and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. I'll see you next video. This is the day, and I am